Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So I recently used Vitacost for the first time and I wanted to do a video, and then I decided no one wants to see a haul and a review of Vitacost and my experience with it. So then I decided to pose the question to you guys in a poll, and 94% of you want to actually see this. So let's go over my experience and the products. The products are all gluten-free, of course. So you guys know I'm going to give my honest review on my first time use of Vitacost. I'm Jamie with SavorySaver. I share gluten-free recipes, tips, tricks, and resources to make your gluten-free lifestyle easier. So let's see what's in the box. So let's go over the whole process from the time I ordered to the time I got my products. We'll go over the products, we'll go over the pricing, I'll go over the promotions they had, and not everything is good. So stick around to the end because this shirt might not be the one that I have on. Most likely will not be the one I have on at the end of the video. So first up, the box. Everything was in one box, which I kind of like because I don't have to worry about multiple boxes coming. Packaging material is the paper that people are using now, so that can be recycled or put in your compost, so that's good. The ordering process itself, I did like the website. It's easy to find things, especially if you know what brands you're looking for. You can sort it by gluten-free, which I really liked, and there's a slew of gluten-free stuff on the website, and I felt that most of it was decently priced. So if you have any hard to find items, that might be a place to look. So I did like their website setup. I did find it was easy to use. The promotions they were running the day I ordered were 15% off all Bob's Red Mill and 20% off on all food products. Both of those were used, so I got both discounts. So I think how it worked is the Bob's Red Mill was 15% off already, and then the 20% came off of that. So if your Bob's Red Mill was already $5 because it was marked down, then the 20% came off of that. The other food products were 20% off. I think I saved about $10, $12 because of those promotions. So it let me get a couple other things because I had to be over the $49 to get free shipping. So speaking of shipping, the package came in about 4 days. I think I ordered it like on a Tuesday or Wednesday and it showed up Saturday. So I didn't think that was bad. Standard shipping. I'm not going to pay for shipping if I don't have to. So that was a good turnaround time for me because it wasn't anything that I had to have the next day. They do use a company. In my case anyway, it showed up, and I think the name of the company is On Track or Ship Track or it's something. It's part of LaserShip. I think LaserShip and this other company merged. I will say I was a little nervous about that because recently they had been in the news about products not being in the package when people were getting them, and that there could potentially be things turning up missing during the shipment process. Not from the vendor end, but from the middleman, which would be the shipping company. So all of my stuff was in the package, so I did open it to make sure. I wanted to make sure everything was in there. And so this really isn't an unboxing for me because I had to make sure that everything was there and nothing was damaged. So let's go over pricing and the products. These are the prices after discount. So it just will show you if you actually go online and look a little bit like what I got it for and what it's showing you. They do always seem to be running promotions. I'm sure they will be sending me a ton of emails at this point. So let's go over what I got, and then we'll go over what I don't like. So here's the pricing, and I'm gonna try to put it in front of me so I can look over at it and find what I need because I wanna tell you guys what I got for how much. So let's start off with an obvious gluten-free pantry item. We got lots of pasta. In fact, we got 4 packages of Tinkyada. This is the brand we probably like the best. Although I will say there's other brands like Berea that are cheaper that we like as too. So we'll usually have that in the house. This is all brown rice pasta. They're varying prices, but they are all, the ones that I got anyway, are all a full pound. So I like that they're a full pound of pasta and not a 12 ounce or even an 8 ounce package of it. Some of them are, I think, organic. Some of them are not. They have both. So let me go over the prices real quick. They are all different, and these are a little more expensive probably than what you would get, you know, at Walmart or the grocery store, depending on what brand. But we do like this brand. It doesn't get mushy. I've done videos on it that it doesn't get mushy. So it is a go-to for us. So I got the gluten-free shells that I can't always find in other brands because we like the shells once in a while. So I got those. They were $4.29 for a pack. The fusilli was $4 a pack. Elbows were $4.12 and their spaghetti was $4.19. So for tinkyata, that's not horrible. If you ever buy tinkyata, that's a decent price. The other thing we tried pasta-wise is Jovial. I've heard good things about Jovial, but I can't remember if I've actually used it. So this was actually $5 for 12 ounces. So it's a little more expensive. It is a brown rice pasta. It is organic. So that's part of the cost. I'm sure I'm okay with that. But we got this, $4.99. The next thing, we got a can of fried onions, gluten-free, Simple Truth organic line, $3.69 for 6 ounces. And the ingredients are very simple. It's organic onions, organic palm oil, organic buckwheat, and salt. That's it. This will come in handy when I make green bean casserole or anything else that I want these onions for. So this was a decent price. Good time to try it. Xanthan gum. Finally, I have gone through the bag I've had forever. So I ordered some more. 6-ounce container. Now, Real Foods is the brand. This was a really good price. It was $5.89 for 6 ounces. And everything I was looking at for like 8 ounces was $10 or so, I think, when I was looking at pricing different places. I do like the container. I actually like that it's a bottle, it has a top, but the mouth is wide enough. I can probably get a teaspoon or a half teaspoon measuring spoon in there without any issues, because usually you don't need a whole lot more than that in a recipe. Bob's Red Mill. That was the big reason I actually chose Vitacost, because one of the items that I was getting was a really good price there. In fact, when we get to that point, the product I was looking at was actually easily double anywhere else cost-wise. But let's start off with a couple other things first. Sorghum flour. I'm finding that lots of recipes have sorghum flour in it, so I picked up 2 bags of it. It was $7.12 for 2 bags, so that's $3.56 per bag. So decent price for sorghum flour. I usually can't find it quite that cheap. So I ordered 2 bags of that. Bob's Red Mill, 1-to-1. I've been using this more often lately than some of the other flours. So I picked up 2 bags of this. It was $14.94 for 2 bags. So that's $7.50 a bag. And the thing to note on the Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1 is that it was actually cheaper unit price to order the 44-ounce bag as opposed to the next size up. And the next size up said that it was a popular pick. So be aware when you're ordering online or in the grocery store, look at those unit prices, because sometimes it's cheaper for you to buy 2 small bags as opposed to 1 big bag. The final item that I ordered, the whole reason I used the Vitacost and then found additional things to get so I could get free shipping and we could try them out. Millet flour. I recently used this in a gluten-free bread recipe. I liked the result of that gluten-free bread recipe, so if you've not seen that one, check it out. This flour was one of the main ingredients, and I didn't have any more, so I decided I should get more because Tara really liked the bread and it wasn't a hard recipe. $2.99 a bag. I ordered 4. Everywhere else I looked online and locally was double at least. I looked all over Amazon and could not find anything comparable cost-wise in other brands. And I like the Bob's Red Mill stuff, so I figured why not? So I ordered 4, originally $2.99 in price. With the discounts, it was $10.17. So that's just over $2.50 a bag. I can't get that anywhere. So I placed my order. Order came up. I opened the box. It's the only thing missing. It's out of stock. So let's now talk about what I don't like about Vitacost as a first-time customer. This morning, before I filmed, I got online and did a chat to find out what their process is when an item is out of stock. I also checked my credit card statement to see what got charged. The millet flour, I wasn't charged for it, so I don't have that to worry about. Everything else was charged for it except for the millet flour, and I still got free shipping. The response I got from the chat was that they're sorry they didn't have it in stock, but they're not going to ship it out when it comes in, so I would just need to reorder it. I've got problems with that, people. Why am I having to reorder something that I got on special with free shipping? Now I don't get the special, now I don't get the free shipping, and I'm not ready to order another $50 with you people. That's an issue for me. That's a customer service issue. So while the person in chat, I feel, told me what I need to know and was very professional, I don't like that answer. So I have now emailed Vitacost separately, and they take 24 to 48 hours to reply. I'm not upset with that, guys. Standard business practice on responses for things like that is 24 to 48 hours. It's just the thing you have to wait for. And today, I don't want to call. I figure it can be an email thing. They can take care of it. We'll see what kind of response I get. So, at this point, not overly happy when the one thing I wanted didn't show up, and I'm sure you've all had those experiences. Or the one thing you go to the grocery store, they don't have, and you need it for something tonight or tomorrow for dinner or whatever the case is. The other thing that bothers me is it's now showing in stock online. So if they didn't have it last week when it shipped, they certainly have it this week, according to the website. So that being said, I have to wait for a response and you don't. So let's jump ahead. So different shirt, different day. I chatted with Vitacost on Friday and then sent an email. And here's what the final results are. I got an email Friday evening, actually, so I was kind of surprised because it was pretty late when the email came in. I think it was like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. Customer service apologized, which I appreciate, and sent me a code for free shipping to cover my next order because it is in stock and I was able to order it. They also said that once I placed my order, that I could email them back with the new order number and they would refund the difference, which would be my discounts. So I got the email late on Friday and I actually wasn't home when I saw the email. So Saturday morning, first thing I did was place my new order for 4 bags of the millet flour. I emailed Vitacost off the email they had sent me from customer service, said I placed the order and that it was showing in stock and gave them the new order number. I didn't really expect to hear back over the weekend because, even though they are an online business and there probably are some weekend schedules, they just tend to be different, especially for things like customer service. I got an email back on Sunday, actually, that said that they had received the order and that they were going to put in for the refund. Monday, which was yesterday, today is Tuesday, I got a tracking number that my order had gone to the shipping facility, as well as a confirmation that the refund would be going through my credit card. I checked my credit card this morning, and while it's not showing yet, it did say it would be 3 to 5 days before that refund would actually show on my credit card. So I'm not worried about that. I also, while I do not have the 4 bags in my hands to show you guys on this video, I am pretty confident it's going through because the email that I got saying it shipped, which I did not get on the first round, actually says there are 4 bags coming. The email also says they're coming on February 7th. So we'll see if it shows up at that point, but last time it was pretty quick, and the email from the shipping company looks like it may be a different shipping company than what the original order was coming from. So they may use multiple shipping companies depending on the cost for them. Let's go over my final thoughts on Vitacost and if I'm going to use them again. So order-wise, they're super simple to order. Product-wise, they have a slew of gluten-free products and reasonable prices. So I think it's definitely worth checking out just for their gluten-free flours and products and snacks and all of that stuff. If you're into vitamins and supplements, it's a place to look for that as well. I also realized when I was doing a little more searching, they have some pet supplies. So if you have a dog or a cat, maybe you look there and see what they have available for that. They do have a variety of stuff, so it's a place to look for some of the things you might need. In regards to sales and promotions, there's a ton of those too. I think I checked the promotions the other day and there were like 15 different codes for various things. So that's a way to actually get me to look, because I can compare prices, and if I'm saving even more, that's even better. Let's talk the shipping process. 3 to 5 days, I had my product. It is going to depend on where you live in the country and where their warehouses are. But 3 to 5 days is not a big deal if it's something that I don't need tomorrow. We have all gotten used to the Amazon culture where things show up the next day or in 2 days, and 3 to 5 days, guys. If I can order on a Monday and have it on a Friday, or order it late the following week and know I'm going to have it midweek the next, I'm good with that for most things. So I'm okay with the shipping time. As far as free shipping, you have to be what, $50 or $60 before you get free shipping, which is not horrible depending on how many things you're ordering. So it's not going to benefit you for 1 or 2 items, but it is going to benefit you on stock up items, or if you're the type that actually wants to do some almost shopping on the site where you're getting multiple things. Email communications, they're okay. Like my first email, I don't remember getting a shipping up that it's coming, but my second one I did. So I have to say that's not horrible. Like, we miss emails, maybe I missed it, maybe I don't remember it, or maybe it didn't go from them. However, for the most part, I've gotten emails on every step of the process. In regards to additional emails, I honestly haven't gotten any emails asking me to shop there again just yet. So I'm not sure when those are going to come in. I don't remember checking that I didn't want emails, but sometimes I do that too with certain companies, just because I know how many emails I get in a day from other companies. Customer service. I do like a chat option on the website depending on my situation. For me, on that Friday, it was easy to jump on there for a minute and try to get someone, as opposed to sending an email first or making a phone call. After that, I still didn't want to make a phone call. I would rather have emailed. It gave me a form that I could type what I wanted to in the box. So I felt it best for me to do that and give them the information they needed to try to help me out. Response time, I can't complain, guys. I really expected to hear something back the first of this week, not the same day later in the day. So I can't complain about the customer service. It was good customer service. They made my order right. They took care of me, and that's what you want with a company. All in all, I think I'm probably gonna be ordering from them again, especially if they run deals and promotions on the gluten-free products that I need or want to try. Guys, what do you think? Have you ordered from Vitacost? Have you not? Do you want to? Totally not a promoted video in any way. This is just my experience with using them and ordering the gluten-free products that I found. Guys, that's all I have for this video. I appreciate you watching and spending some time with me today. Did you learn anything? If so, let me know. Of course, let me know what you think about Vitacost, impressions, not impressions, whatever. And guys, I hope to see you in the next video.